So a huge snowstorm has come to New York, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the Sherlock Museum. Yeah, just redoing the color a little, so just don't mind that, and the no eyebrows. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to talk to you guys about the Sherlock Museum. That one, again, just like every museum, like everything, I had a lot of fun. You know, that was one of the few museums that cost money. Like, you know, this is like a little, you know, like apartment, I guess technically you would say. Of course, the only money for the upkeep is obviously admission and stuff from the gift shop. So, you know, it's not a museum that's, you know, governmentally funded like all the other ones. But it's only £15, so it's like, whatever, you know. And I think there was like one or two extra floors that, you know, I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to be like one floor, maybe two. I think there was like four in the end. I don't know. We'll look at the pictures and I'll figure it out. But yeah, you know, when we were in London, every time we had to go somewhere, you know, and I was checking on, you know, Google Maps and stuff, it would just be like, oh, take this bus to this stop, take that bus to that stop. And this was like close towards the end. This is probably has to be, I think, like a Wednesday or something. This was like halfway through, you know, our time there, and finally we're taking the train. We take the tube. You go to the underground, you take the tube, you know, all that stuff. And you get off at Baker Street, so you're like, I was getting all excited. I was like, oh my god, we're taking the subway, we're getting off at Baker Street, oh my god. So actually, this is from the hotel we stayed at, and it's really cool. Like, you leave, like, your, you know, room key, like, in this little slot, and the awesome thing is when you come in, you put your key like in there and it turns the lights on for you, which is awesome. So you're not like, fucking hell, the maid turned off all the lights after she was done, you know, cleaning, so you have to go and turn on all these goddamn fuck off, like 7 lamps, and it's like probably like half as bright as this one light I have going on here, you know. So when you're about to leave, one, you know where your key, like, you know, your key is, because sometimes you're just like, is it in the wallet, you know, that kind of stuff. But this is cool. So when you're about to leave, you're like, all right, we're good. You pull the thing out, turns all the lights off for you, and you're out the door. And I was like, that's really good. You know, you should probably have that in America, you know. Sure. We got to Waterloo, and we are heading down to the Jubilee trains. I remember that because I remember just being like, X-Men, you know. And it's really cool. Like, and I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous vlogs, but like their escalators are super fast. I always feel like I have to do like a running start before I get on the escalators. The first time I was just like, I'm gonna get on the escalator, oh shit, you know. So at the Waterloo station, these trains, not at every train station, but I'm guessing more of the major stations like Waterloo, all that stuff, they have, like, I call these the safety doors. Yeah, and again, like, the cool thing, like, right here, if you can see my mouse cursor, is, and we need this in New York, we really do, you know, like, if you're not sure, like, if you know what stop you have to go to, like I said, I have to go to Baker Street, so I see here, I'm like, fuck, do I go eastbound or westbound? And then they have these placards, like, here is right by the doors, and but before that, they'll even have it when I got off the escalator, and they'll have like the eastbound westbound thing, and I just looked for my stop. It's like, oh, Baker Street, cool, I have to go to the westbound, and it says all the stops on there, which is great, you know. Unlike in New York, they'll just give you the whole map of the entire system from the Bronx to fucking even Staten Island, like all 5 boroughs, and you have to be like, okay, I'm taking the 6 to this, but you could be going downtown when you really want to be going uptown, and it's like, you know, pretending to be like a cop and all that shit, who stands outside, and that is the gift shop, you know, and I think it's supposed to say next door, I think it's supposed to be like Mrs. Hudson's thing, I think, or I'm probably wrong, but anyway, so you get there, the cop guy stands there, mainly because you can't just walk in, you have to buy your ticket, you go into the gift shop, and it's all the gift shop stuff, and believe me, I wanted to buy a bunch of shit at the gift shop, at the same time, I was like, I should just save my money for things, you know. There is like one notebook I remember seeing on like the BBC website, you know, for the Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman Sherlock. It's like it looks like a moleskin, but it's like that wallpaper that has a smiley face on it. I kind of wanted that. They oddly enough didn't have that, and I was like, That would have been like the one thing I would have bought. But anyway, I'm raising the volume on something. Okay. But yeah, bunch of, random books about Sherlock. They had, obviously, Sherlock books. They had some of like these super unnecessarily overpriced kind of journal sketchbooks that they're nice looking, but it's like paper quality's not that good. Artists, anyway, stuff like this where it's just like, oh, it's like a book with teacups galore. Of course, you got Cumberbatch. This, I took a picture of it because, like, I wanted to be like, can I just fix that for you? I can just fix that. It'll be really quick. Just give me like 5 minutes. I was looking at that and I was like, oh my god, that's bothering me. It's like, at least if it was gonna fall, it couldn't just fall straight. Just, Anyway, they have the buttons and stuff. They have, the. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the wallpaper. Yeah, they have all the mugs. They have like the seasons, the DVDs down there. All that fun stuff. Oh yeah, my mom wanted me to put on the hat. And I was just like, why? And she took that picture, and then I put on the bowler hat, and I was like, how does that look, mother? Fun stuff, more tea kettles, pipes, watches, and stuff. Oh yeah, little bear that's supposed to look like Sherlock, a friggin' like eyeglass and shit. All that fun shit. Yeah, more like watches. Like, it's a really cool gift shop. Like, in all honesty, I like I said, I wanted to buy a bunch of it, but I was just like, alright, settle down, nerd, The Mrs. Hudson soap. Actually, that smelled really good. It smelled really good. I was really actually tempted to buy that. And then again, I just didn't. In all honesty, I like, for this trip, like, I didn't want to just, like, splurge kind of stuff, because it was like, soon I was gonna have to come back to America and then face reality and face the fact that I don't have much money, so I just don't want to fuck around with my money, But anyway, Mrs. Hudson soap. But yeah, maybe one day when I go back, Yeah, because if I go back and I'm with Phil, and Phil's a huge Sherlock fan as well, so, yeah. Oh man, they had the freaking Steins, man. And more Steins. 35 pounds. That's not bad. My freaking, like, soda one was like $20. We had free refills for the whole weekend. Yeah, more, obviously, magnifying glasses for obvious reasons. Pens and shiz. Matchbooks, and again, more freaking shit. Oh, okay, so this is, okay, so that was actually the room. So you get to the back counter and you just kind of like, hey, just 2 for the museum. And they give you a, like, pamphlet little program thing. And they did have it in several different languages, which was really awesome. So, of course, I got one in English and I got one in Chinese for my mom. So of course she was able to, like, read and kind of, like, understand things more, which, because so much, it's like, I have to, like, explain to her, and sometimes I'm not really good at translating, because I'd be like, it's like the thing with the thing. Again, best and worst person to be with going to museums, because I'm like, it's like a cool thing. Anyway, so they give you, like, the programs, they check on top of it to like mark that, you've paid your money to go in. So you don't get like a legit ticket, so that program is your ticket. And I had the receipt in my hand because I didn't know which one was the ticket. Like, is it the receipt or... So I just had them in my hand, and then my mom was like... At first she went, did we just pay $15 to go in here? And I was like, no, Mom, this is the gift shop. Actually, it was before I bought that. She's like, $15 for this? I was like, no, Mom, this is the gift shop. I'm gonna buy the tickets now. Let's head upstairs. So we go back outside. We saw the guy dressed as a cop. And I kind of just went like this. I was like, huh? And he saw the pamphlet. And he goes, oh, yeah, you guys could go right up. So anyway, we go upstairs. And you go up and someone directs you, to the left. And they're like, oh, this is Sherlock's room. And so it's Sherlock's room. And it's kind of cool. Like, a lot of things are kind of old and slightly falling apart, but of course I'm not expecting things to be, like, in pristine conditions. Conditions? Yeah. But yeah, like, like, they put his hat and shit, like, in this display box. His bag of shit, that's a hat. Stuff. I could just see people being like, I want my wall to be framed like that. But portraits of stuff like Madonna and Gaga, I actually went to some girl's place one time, and it was like old style portraits, but it was just like pictures of like Madonna and Gaga in black and white, and I was just like, all right, all right, bitch, you're gonna wear pearls and be all right. Anyway, so and then his little wash sink and stuff, maps of places, a candle, yeah, and that was like an actual candle burning too, and the fireplace was like, it's because most places they'll be like, it's like, the light bulb, so it looks like a fire and it's a light there, so it looks like, no, it's a real fire. And they have like the little, like, I was supposed to say card catalog. For this case it's not. Like, I was really tempted to open these drawers as if I was like at IKEA or something, but I was like, I may not just get too handsy, yeah, so it's just his stuff. Okay, still, again, like I said, I still had this camera for probably exactly a week by then, so still figuring out the focus on shit. But yeah, the fireplace. Oh yeah, this is like the little, really computer. This is like the little living room area, he like shot, I like that they framed around it, so that was pretty cool. Smoke and be happy. Oh, this is where you have your like afternoon tea and sandwiches and all that stuff. Very nice silver. You must polish the shit out that stuff. Yeah, ooh, just working on the focus. I was like, I gotta focus on the napkins, I gotta focus on the teapot. Yeah, and then more, like the tea trays. That's my stomach. Anyway, yeah. And I think, yeah, that's all, like, that's, whoops, whoa. Oh, I could scroll. I'm learning things about my computer suddenly. Yeah, that's all, like, it's like alcohol and things and corkscrew. Forgot the name of it. Whoops, go the other way. Yeah. And then they have the nice light, with the picture and the stuff. And the violin. And in all honesty, I was very tempted to pick it up and start playing. But I was like, let me just not be that freaking Asian, But yeah, I was really tempted to be like, oh, there's music there, let me play. But then they'd be like, can you not be that person? Yeah. Of course, it's all the... I didn't even realize there wasn't like a light coming from that, so I was actually trying to look in on the microscope, like, what's it? There's no light, so I can't see what's going on. So yeah, the little chemistry set shit, that was pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, that's a awesome frame. I need that frame. That's a fucking awesome frame. That is fucking awesome, all the bottles and jars and stuff. Wow. Oh yeah, that's like the lady who's like, get in here, this is Sherlock's room. And then this is probably like, yeah, that's like his desk, and I think it's like Watson's desk because it's probably cleaner. And I think it's Watson's bag right there. So here I'm actually sitting in, I guess you would say Sherlock's seat if you think about it like via the show, he sits on, the right side, thingamajigger. And then here I'm sitting at John's seat, looking over at Sherlock. And then there's more books and stuff. Like, the books are just like, it just reminds me of like after an entire year of school, how my notebook looked like. It's just, like it's still there. All the shit's there. All right, stop judging me. Again, the fireplace, like I said, real fire going on. It was kind of brisk that day. Of course, I was gonna say it was kind of rainy. Like, I was freaking in London. So that was, like, pretty freaking warm. The mantle, it's actually a pretty cool mantle. But yeah, like I said, the pamphlet thingy explained a lot of, like, the things around. It was, like, after the fact that I actually, like, looked through it and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Again, best worst person to go to museums with. But yeah, that's John's bag. It's got a lot of medical doohickeys. And then, was that a book of... Oh, maps, as always. Throat atomizer. Yeah. Oh my god, why? I'm just taking these pictures like this. Yeah, so that's more of this. That's a tiny cannon. Alright, yeah. So then, oh, there's like, the guns! I looked, I was like, oh fuck, there's guns! Oh yeah, the like, receipt stuff. Select library. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's... I think we went up the stairs, and actually that's where the gift shop is. You can kind of see the register counter. It's actually pretty fucking cool. And there's that scary kid showing up. I was like, you get up the stairs, you're like, hey kid, okay. creepy. I think they said this is John's room. Yeah, because there's doctor stuff here, the blood pressure shit. And this book looks a bit more intact than, whoa, the others. Where's that going? Yeah. Some more pictures and stuff. More like medicine doohickey majigger thing. Bones and stuff. And yeah. It's cool. Bunch of weapons. Yeah, and you're like Mrs. Hudson? Yeah. Oh, it's fun. I thought it was funny outside, like, 221 Baker Street. And outside there's a, it's only rock and roll memorabilia store. It's like suits and stuff. I think this actually says suits and suit. Like, oh yeah, suits to suit plays. And then next door it's like, it's only rock and roll. Like, oh, juxtaposition is just great. It's amazing. Yeah, of course. Baker Street, the city of Westminster. Again, I was just fucking around with the focus, trying to be artsy. A spindle dealing my jigger. Oh yeah, it was like the date, your name, and I just wrote mine. I had to write it the, European way, because I was gonna be like, February 8th. I was like, the 8th of February. Okay, that's kind of hard for me to do that. Thank you. Alright, cool. Yeah, and then it's supposed to be the Sherlock sculpture. Manners and rules of a good society by a member of the aristocracy. Sorry. Is that where like contact lenses supposed to go in? Like old school, like big. Alright, cool. Yeah. A bunch of stuff. Yeah, this I don't know how the fuck I missed. I took a picture of like the far shot. My mom was like, did you see that weird baby thing in the case? I was like, what weird baby thing? Mind you, the window was like right here. And then I was like, oh, how did I miss that? Oh, this case, it took us a while for my mom to like, one, look at, and two, for me to get some pictures of. Because there was like a couple of girls who were just standing over it like for a while. Like this shadow is like someone else. And we looked a while, and then we went upstairs to just continue on. When we, on our way back down, we like looked, because we were like, alright bitches, yeah, I want to like hover, and I know we want to see everything, but bitch, like other people, damn, look at that matchstick. Cigar light. Yeah. Yeah, it sucked too, because the light was there, so it was a lot of like reflecting and shit, so couldn't get like really good pictures. Brass knuckles. Yeah, I was using like, the program to kind of cover the light and stuff. And a tiny shoe. Oh yeah. Going up the stairs. Going up the stairs and going down the stairs and go. Oh yeah. That one I had to use flash. I didn't want to, but I was like, I looked up, it was actually really, really fucking dark, and I was like, what's this? I was like, God, there's two people there! And I was like, oh fuck. Yeah. Writing things and shit. I'm a pretty girl. And there we are, Mom and I. Yeah. Oh, I think the upstairs here is Mrs. Hudson's room. Eddie. I forgot, but anyway. Mustaches and stuff. I actually thought this part was really cool, and I actually wanted to, like, wander around, like, this little park area more, but again, I had my mom with me, and, like, I was like, let's just keep going on our destinations, because we wander around too long, and then our feet would start hurting, and it's just start complaining, and anyway, so, yeah, toilet. I think at this point I actually really had to pee, and I was really tempted to use it. Being serious, I was like, oh my god. I'm like, there's a door I could just close, I could just pee like right now, and then no one will know. Yeah, this is like the bathroom, like the window out the bathroom, and then this is like luggage stuff and like the attic kind of spot. A lady with a gun, more taxidermy stuff. Yeah, I don't know if that's the Hound of Baskerville. Like, how huge that fucking dog head is. Oh yeah, again, just, I was like, oh, that's bothering me, just a little bit of double-sided tape, we could just... Oh, that's where the creepy kid is. Yeah. Going down the stairs, and going down the stairs, and going down the sideways stairs. Oh, yeah, by the time we got down, it was a different guy in post, and... Did I take... Oh, I had a picture... Well, oh no, I took a picture on my mom's phone of her with the cop guy. It was really cute. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, my mom wants to get a picture with you, and he's like, okay. It was, like, really cute. But yeah, this... And then... Just obviously want to take a picture of the thing, and then I think that's it, because we ended up, after this, we got on the train again, and headed to, fucking Buckingham Palace, so that It's a very special video with stupid pictures in it. But anyway, yeah. So that was the Sherlock Museum, and it's tons of fun. It's a lot of stuff to like. We spent a while there, you know. Like I know I usually just go through these pictures really quick, but of course we spent like a good amount of time there. We had a lot of fun, lots of reading stuff. Like, you know, for me it's lots of like good reference shit for, you know, when I do stuff for like certain periods and shit. So I really enjoyed it, you know. Like like I said, I really wanted to buy like more, you know, like gift stuff. I also didn't have that much room in my luggage to begin with. Because I just carried like a small little like kind of carry-on one, even though I checked it in. It's so funny because I'm so used to like bring like a big one because I always have like a costume in there and a makeup kit. So it's just weird for me to travel with like something small and it's only clothes and there's some makeup, but it's just, you know, like normal daily makeup, you know, instead of being like, here's this and adhesive and latex and sometimes an airbrush kit. Like, anyway, so yeah, Sherlock Museum, of course, fucking go. 221 Baker Street, like fucking go. It's fucking awesome, tons of fun. You know, the people that work there are super nice, duh. You know, and it's also like, ooh, look at this like cozy little like, you know, little like apartment home kind of thing, you know, and you're just like, ooh, this is so nice. I want something like that. But I'm like, it's fine. I'm fine being in a house. Anyway, I think the color is getting to my brain. A lot of bleaching happened today. Anyway.